Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, what I like to do is try to create videos that teach the sort of things I wish I would have known when I first started buying precious metals, jewelry, any kind of precious thing from garage sales. And one of the ways that I go about doing that is by opening up random things that I get from eBay. Now, this is a follow-up to another video in which I opened up a bag of things which I couldn't recall buying. And it turns out I couldn't recall buying it because I didn't. They sent me the wrong pile of pins. Today, I have the right pile of pins. Also, please stay to the end because one of the things that I plan on doing with this video, which is a little different from past videos, is to include the XRF machine results. So anything in here that I think is gold will also include the results of what the metal content actually is. And I do believe if this is the correct pins and not yet another bag of wrong pins, that this particular one will include at least one gold pin. So without further ado, let's get started. Oh, gonna need that magnet. Well, maybe. Whoop. Pins. All right, let us have a good look-see through these. We're gonna sort them out like I usually do. This is all technique I worked out at thrift shops. One thrift shop of ours in particular used to have this really great bin just totally chock full of random bric-a-brac, and it was where they would put stuff they didn't necessarily know where to put it. There's some competition there, so I had to start to learn to be able to go through stuff fairly quick and spot things that were good. And one of the best ways to do that is with a magnet. You're always going to want a magnet and a loop. There you go. This is just one that I found at a thrift shop that has a light on it, which I can definitely say is very, very handy. But for this video, we won't be using that. Yeah, what's going on, buddy? I'm making a video. Yeah, you can listen. All right, let's start going through what we have here. So things like this, you can tell right off because of the verdigris here that this is just brass and was gold plated probably. We can zoom in and see what it has to say there. Maybe it's filled. And it's just worn through or very dirty. What do we got here? What does that say? I can't make that out through the oh, maybe that'll help. That light sure is funny. All right, I'm going to use my loop off screen here, and I'll see if I can see what that says. No, I can't make that one out, even with the loop. So we're going to pass that for right now, but it looks like this isn't something that I would think is gold because of the edges. You can see where there's brass coming through. You can see where there's brass coming through up there. I think this was just plated. But as you've been staring at some of these other things, if you're like me and you've been doing this for a little bit, you're probably getting a little bit excited. So the magnet will tell us real quick about some things. Let's just grab like this guy right here. That might be magnetic. Nope. But that's plate. I don't know if you can see how it has sort of that rough finish. I'm gonna grab one here that isn't plate because I can't not skip right to it, and I want to show you. Now this pin is gold, and if you look at the two, you can see a big difference right off the bat. And if you flip it over, see that rough versus that smooth, and this is old and scratched. In fact, this one's very old. This is actually the reason I bought this particular auction and why I was sad when they sent the wrong pins and hoping they hadn't sent these pins to someone else. So I'm very pleased right now because I love it when there's a date. 11/11/17. And that's not going to be 2017. That one is going to be 1917. And you can tell it's not 1817 because of the safety catch. What's going on, buddy?
It's whistling.
Great. Good whistling. All right. And I'm not sure who HIG is.
You know what?
And I'm not sure what BWC is. Hey, buddy. You got to be quiet for me, okay? And I'm not sure what BWC is. In case you hadn't noticed, the kids are home for Christmas break. But anyways, that's why I bought this, because that is clearly gold. I'm betting 10K, but you know, sometimes it'll end up being 14. That color is not right at all for 18, though. I really would be surprised. And I have yet to find any old pin that is 18 karat. Okay, shall we continue? Now, these right here, these Methodist pins.
I told you.
Shh, buddy, I'm making a video. These Methodist pins are frequently, there it is, 1/20th, 10 karat. So these are very frequently gold fill. So that one is gold fill. We'll set that aside on our gold fill pile. That one is not. So away you go over there. This one is, wow. Huh. That one is nice. So this is a very old style catch. What do we have for text on here? Little's system. Yeah, that's great, buddy. But I need to finish this video, okay? Cross. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that would indicate that this is gold fill. But boy, you know what? That's one that you will get on the machine at the end of this video. Shh, buddy, I'm making a video.
What are those?
Those are pins. On out. Okay. Back to the video. That looks like a whole lot of nothing to me. Yeah. You can see that. Yeah, go ahead and close the door. Thank you. You can see that very much that plate look. Again, let's compare. Just because that's the value of these videos. See, gold plate, gold plate. And that really is what I'm hoping to try to achieve with these videos, is that you can actually be able to... Great, yeah, no, you don't have to close the door all the way, buddy. All right, let's continue on through here. Plate. Also, very good example. You can see how one of the pearls has come out because they're glued in. These you'll find all the time whenever you're looking for these pins, because can I reach up and grab? I can. All right, let me grab something else to just show. That didn't work out very well for me. Okay. I wanted to show this. Now this is something that I've shown previously, but what I want to show you here is that this is one of these good Greek pins. You see how each one of those pearls is staked in with the gold? And if you compare it to this guy, you see how they're glued in? Looking close with your loop to see if something's staked or glued is a very, very quick way to dismiss a lot of jewelry. All of the trash pretty much will be glued in as opposed to staked in. Okay. All right, let's just continue through here. Congress. Oh, PTA Association. Hey, buddy, I'm making a video here. That one looks like it's gold fill. Man, this is a good one. All right, what do we got here? Gold fill. Avon calling. Yeah, I have not found one of these that was gold fill yet. They've all been plate. Hey, I agree. That's great, buddy. But why don't you go on out? There's another one of these. That one looks like it's just brass. So we'll set you aside. What do we have here? Lutheran Sunday. Oh. Lutheran Sunday School. Gold fill. This is a pretty good gold fill. Dude, I'm making a video. Come on. Out, 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 out. Shh. All right, more gold fill. All right, let's see. What do we got? Assembly of God, 2nd year, 5th year. Huh, they just skipped. Do we have yet more gold fill? Little system. I don't see this one as being gold fill. And they will definitely tell you when they're gold fill. Like, they're not shy about proclaiming that they are gold fill. For example, like these. Shh, buddy. So this little guy right here. These are often very, very rich. This one is gold fill, 1/10 10K. The funny thing is that this little piece might not be. Now, I don't know what M and F means, but if no one can tell me M and F is something that really matters, what we will do in a future video is we will take off this top piece. See how there's 2 distinct pieces? Because what will sometimes happen with these is that this bit will be gold fill, but this bit will be solid gold. And it will usually tell you when you pop it off. So unless M&F is something very special, I feel like the value of popping this one off and checking on video is more important than preserving this little bit, because I don't know what M&F is, but if it's something really important, one of you folks will tell me. Hey, buddy, don't play with the washing machine. We'll set that one up there. We got just a few more little things. What do we got here? What's this little guy? It's a sword. I don't know what that is. You know what? We'll toss that one on the magic machine. I don't think it's gold, but well, this is weird. What is going on there? All right, this is something completely new to me. You see how it's got like little, like it's almost a stone in there, but it isn't a stone? It's like, oh, that's because it's a pearl. And I'm just a little distracted. So those are pearls, and I bet you, is this gonna work? Let's see if they're real pearls here. Let's hit that, and we'll hit this light, and then I don't know if those are real pearls or not. Generally in the black light, the pearls will glow like nobody's business. I guess they are glowing pretty good. The camera's just not picking it up very well. All right, let's flip this light back on for you. And another light. So you've had a good look at this thing. We've got pearls that are staked in, 2 of them. So we're gonna at least be looking at gold fill here. What do you think? Is this solid gold? Pull that out. DPA Kappa. All right, so we don't have a gold marking, but you know what? I have to wait until I can get down to the shop to put this on the magic machine, but you don't, because by the end of this video, you'll know if this is solid gold or not. Okay, last one, and potentially the most exciting piece. Auxiliary VFW. Now, the reason that this one excites me is the gavel indicates, you know, somebody in charge. And it looks pretty good. It's probably gold fill. Most of these are, but you never know. What do you think? Shall we flip it over and find out together? Oh, we've got our mark. That's is that 1 1/5 gold 10K? Oh, that's crazy.
Hey,
Shh, buddy. I'm trying to make a video here. Yeah, that's 1/5. So that's a... So the reason it looks so good, despite not being... No, buddy, you're gonna knock stuff over. The reason it looks so good despite not being solid gold is that it's 1/5 of the metal content in this thing is 10 karat gold. So that's a pretty serious chunk of gold, despite being gold fill. And probably stuff like the gavel here. See how it's riveted on, and then this, you got 2 little rivets, and then you've got your shield, and then you've got your auxiliary VFW, which are all different layers. Sometimes these layers are also like this layer could be 10 karat, and then this layer could be fill, and then this could be 10 karat, and then the rest could be fill. That will happen sometimes. Now, in this case, since it all looks basically the same on the back, and I'm not seeing different kind of, I'm not seeing different kinds of metals. I have an example. I forgot to take this up and hang it on the tree. So I'll show you something else here. See how we got 2 different kinds of metals here? If I flip this over, you can see very distinctly we have 2 different carats of gold on this piece. And in this particular case, we're not looking at 2 different materials. It looks like it's probably all this 1/5 10 karat, which is pretty solid. That's a lot of gold, even if it's not a solid piece. In any case, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. I will be tacking on short videos onto the end of this one of all of the different results, and we will be getting results on these pieces right here. Let's look at this one more time before we commit to that. Yeah, I like... So just to say what I like about it, see how these sort of high edges are worn right there and right there, but we're not seeing something coming through. So we will definitely be doing that one. So stay tuned. There will be 4 of these. If you liked XRF results on these 4, if you like this video, please smash that like button. Leave comments, anything you have questions about or can fill in for me on any of this. I always love to hear that. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I hope that this video earned your subscription. Go out there and find your own treasure. Thank you. Okay. Well, would you look at that? That is the first